Liverpool versus Madrid. What a game. Fixture never ever fails. And it did it again. We had a very exciting encounter. We saw Mbappe and Vinicius struggle to score. And we saw a deadlock be broken by a midget in the box called Alexander McAllister. So yeah, it was a really interesting game. You know, we saw Mo Salah trying to catch back his form. A lot of the attacking players in the games were actually nullified by the defenders. And it was actually really good to see two top teams go after each other but still defend real rigid. And that for me spoke a lot about where these two teams are. And for the people that criticize Liverpool because they lost a few games on the bounce, they look good today. And to be fair, in the games they lost, yeah, they did look good. Let's not kid ourselves. Against United, they were good. Against Brighton, they were good. Against a lot of teams, they were actually good. Even against Frankfurt, I think against Frankfurt, they were actually at their worst and they won that game. So in my opinion, they have many more levels they can go up. And some of their best players and their most expensive players not even firing yet. Wirtz, Isaac. You know, these guys are not firing at all yet. And when we look at it, Isaac has quality, Wirtz has quality, but at the moment they're underperforming at levels that we did not even think was possible with these two players. Well, I did think a bit of that with Isaac because I think the hype behind Isaac is a little bit overhyped. I think a lot of people look at Isaac because he scored goals at Newcastle and was like, oh, he's the next big top striker in the world. But look at the difference between Isaac and Haaland. And Haaland technically isn't even close to Isaac, I think. But Haaland is a prolific goal scorer. That guy is a goal machine. He's probably the only player, par Kylian Mbappe, that I would say can't beat the Cristiano Ronaldo or Messi record. Either one of those guys probably will beat the record because they score a lot of goals. And Kylian Mbappe is like the Messi where he never passed through the Premier League. He go to La Liga, he fill his boots, he get numbers. Whereas you'll have the Haaland who grit it out, who score lots of goals at City, will probably end up with a better career than Mbappe. Honestly, he probably will end up with a better career. But discussions throughout the whole game. First, let's go into the biggest controversy, first of all, which is the handball by Tchouaméni. Now, for me, that is not a handball. That is not a handball. The guy is running out at the ball and he does pow to try to tackle. No one can run and tackle with their hands to the side. I've said this, you can't tackle like a penguin. You have to have some sort of balance because your body off balance. So naturally, once your body going off balance, because as human beings, we're not off our 2 feet in the air. We're not sliding on our stomachs like we're animals. We're not sliding on our sides. It's not a natural human position. So we are going to have different motions when we do different things. Like this. You run out to the ball. If he has to tackle with his hands to the side, he has to throw scissors. That is what you call a scissors. When you hear chop at the foot, he either have to fire off with a 2 foot in the air, or he has to go and fire a scissors. And that's the only way he cannot use his hands. So for the VAR, good call, because this is one time I can say I agree with VAR. I can agree that the referee blowing, giving a foul was just for a show because he himself saw the player run out at the ball and was struggling to stop the ball. So I just don't understand why he would try to blow to give a penalty. And these referees also do this so VAR can get involved to then help them make a decision. Because VAR can't get involved if they don't make a call. But if they make a call, then VAR can get involved. And that's what they do. They actually make the video assistant referee take control of the game. And it's sad to see. on that aspect, it's really sad to see because referees are using more video assistant referee than they are just refereeing the game themselves. It's the same thing with like a corner kick. You know, many players I've seen get injured because they don't blow on a corner kick or hurt themselves, and then you hear they're injured after the game, or you hear they have a little nig from that same challenge they get when it was offside, when the referee could just simply blow the whistle. You know it's offside. If it's close, leave it. But if it's so clear, bro, just blow it. They will wait till like 2 minutes and then blow it. Then when the game gone like so far, then you have to bring the game back. It's just stupid. But Tchouaméni, for me, that was not a goal kick. I mean a penalty kick. That's just ridiculous on their part. And you know, sometimes again, when you look at how VAR give these decisions, there's no logic to it. It's not, there's no like, yo, okay, we play the game, or I play, oh shit, you know, when you play the game, this usually happens, so this is probably what happened. Now, they doing this VAR thing off of a booklet, off of a constitution they wrote from people that never played the game before. But playing the game before, this player has played this game before and was one of the best players on the pitch before. And now he came again and performed and was the best player, if not one of the best on the pitch again. Conor Bradley, what a performance, young man. Hey, everything they throw at Conor Bradley, he dealt with it. Vinicius Jr. dealt with. Jude Bellingham dealt with. Rodrigo dealt with. Kylian Mbappe deal with. Alvaro Carreras dealt with. Who else tried to go down that channel and my boy deal with them? Hilson dealt with. Tchouaméni dealt with. Camavinga dealt with. Everybody that went down that channel, my boy Bradley dealt with them. And there's no discussion to be had that this youth man have quality. Yes. Do I think he shows this enough? Do I think he shows this every game? Nah. He's no way close to the consistent level like Trent. But in these big games, just like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, players that like to defend, players that like to feel the atmosphere and feel the environment and feel that they are defending, love the art of defending. They show it in these games. They will show it in games like this because their task is mostly to defend, to win that, to gain the momentum. You saw many times in the game where Conor Bradley won the throw-in, won the goal kick, and he was amping up himself like, let's go, I'm ready for this. This is my moment. And shout out to you, man. Like, you deserve it, bro. You actually deserve how you played, and you deserve a massive shout out. I saw even moments where there was one time where Conor Bradley fall down, get back up, push Mbappe get around him, he run up, he get up, he fall down, and then push Mbappe outside. I'm like, yeah, bro, you mean he not beating you today? I know those days. Trust me, I tell myself, yo, lockdown, this man not scoring today. That's it. I promise you. That is it. He ain't scoring today, bro. I promise you, he ain't scoring. No matter what you do, because you're locked in, you're so focused. I remember the last time I really was locked in on a striker like that was Matty Hilton. Good striker off the Gold Coast, top goal scorer. I remember I told myself, boy, Matty, boy, today that's gonna be a hard day for you. I even told him down the field. We end up being teammates the year after. And I was like, yo, Matty, I'm not gonna lie to you now, but today gonna be one of the toughest days of your life because I'm not making him get a shot. He didn't have a shot for the whole game. Sometimes as a centre back or defender, when you put your mind to that and you say, yo, you not scoring today, usually you can do it if you know what you're doing and you really make up your mind. That's what you're doing today. That's what you're doing today. I know Gabriel Magalhaes from Arsenal and so. All these guys, yeah, all these guys, Saliba had the mentality, Lisandro Martinez, Matthias de Ligt, these guys have the sort of mentality, Virgil van Dijk, that they mean when they hear they tell you nobody passed today, nobody passed today. You can tell they have that aura, they feel that. But this game in particular had some moments that it really gave me hope and showed me that Real Madrid and Liverpool are going to be very dangerous going down in the latter stages of this tournament. Also, it shows with a lot of these injuries to PSG picking up on all these things. These two teams with City, for me, have looked the best so far. PSG, yes. Bayern Munich, yes. But Bayern, I don't know. Bayern excite me, but I don't know, man. They beat PSG today, but I just don't know. Something about the way they flow, the way they play. Yeah, I like the company ball, people hyping up or whatever, but there's just something about Bayern. As much as I like their team and I like the construction of their team and what they did to build that team, I just feel like there's something in that team still that they're lacking to be a top team to compete for that trophy. But yes, people, as usual, it's been your boy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the page. Keep hitting the bell for notifications so we can keep bringing you great content going forward. Take care, my people. Have a good one. Ciao.